Hi everybody, this is Azra B. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel. I'm here to promote positivity and possibly inspire everyone who crossed my path. So yeah, let's promote positivity and stay connected. Anyway, the topic of discussion today is friends. In particularly, it's female friends, female friendships. This is a very good, timeless topic, if I must say so myself. Honestly, I don't have friends. I don't call anyone my friend, for real. Like, honestly, I mean, people may say that they're my friend, or we use the term friend so loosely, and I don't really think that it's really a thing. Like, they said that friend actually ends, it has its ends in E-N-D, so all friends must come to an end. I'm sorry to break the news to you, or maybe I'm just being too realistic, or maybe it's just me. But go with me here. So I'm mainly focusing on toxic friends. Okay, well, you don't know this right off the bat, that a person is toxic, or they're going to use what you told them against you down the road, And so I've learned over the years, like, people have really shown their true colors to me. People that I've known since I was in second grade have wished me bad, wished me harm, and she literally told me this. I mean, the reason why was not valid. It was literally over a guy. So, people really get in their feelings about men, and men can break up, 10, 12, 20-year friendships over, him liking you, or him not just being no good for her. And she wants to be angry and block you and be mad at you. Like, that just gives me, like, you're insecure. You don't value real friendship, because if he will do that, then you need to be mad at him, not me, honestly, because, you can't control how a person acts, but you just have to leave them alone if they're not doing stuff that's in your best interest. So, yes, but we all know about the Shanquella Robinson situation. We all know about how Selena manager killed her. We all know about so-called people, that friends and family, who's supposed to have your best interests and be there for you, but they turned their back on you and stabbed you in the back and hurt you and betrayed you. Yes, terrible situations. And nobody is exempt from experiencing jealousy and envy and toxicity in their life. But we can limit these occurrences from happening. What made me think about this today is really like someone that I know. They have someone in their life who, basically brought them into their family, and I guess they're there for support in more ways than one. But there has been some things that raised a red flag in my eyes. Like, when a person call themselves being there for you, but then they're calling you every day, checking on you, like monitoring you, like y'all in a relationship or something. It's like, are we family, or are you trying to date me? Like, don't try to keep tabs on me like we're in a relationship, and then like telling you about your friends and telling you about how you need to live your life and stuff like that. Like, people really overstep their boundaries, and that's a red flag for me. Like, I'm just a listening ear when it comes to people telling me about things in their life. I do not overstep my boundaries, because if we're not in a relationship, I don't feel like I have the place to tell you what to do with your life. Like, I can give you my opinion, but I would never try to control what you're doing. Like, that just gives me crazy Selena manager vibes, or like, single white female vibes. Like, it's crazy to me. Yeah, so women, particularly young women, be on the lookout and be aware of these so-called besties that, smile in your face and talk behind your back, and you just overlook it, or they talking about you in front of your face, or try to sneak diss you, or they low-key jealous of you, or they're saving phone numbers of your friends when you use their phone, when your phone died, and they're going behind your back talking to your friends without you knowing, like, because conspire a whole setup behind your back and right in front of your eyes, and you don't have no clue that they're doing this. Now, that's a confirmation. Yes. So I don't play those kind of games, because all of those things have happened to me. I have been betrayed, backstabbed, talked about behind my back, in front of my face, by people who I was cool with, and they chose to go against the grain and throw me under the bus, and just didn't have my best interest the whole time. For whatever reason, I say it's low-key, it's insecurity, and it's jealousy. Because if you're smiling in somebody's face and you really don't like them, like, you weird. Like, something is wrong with you. Like, that's a mental disorder. Like, I only talk to people who I really and genuinely have their best interests at heart. Yes, but everybody's not genuine and real, and that's just the majority of the people in the world. They just don't. They wear a mask like they're cool with you, they're your friend, and you don't know. I mean, you don't never know until it's going to be a shock, and you're going to be like, I never thought this person would do this or say that, But just guarantee that 9 times out of 10 that nobody's your real 100% true friend. Now, somebody might want to argue with me and say different, but no. I mean, if a person was offered 9 times out of 10, anybody that's offered $1 billion to, turn their back on you, or throw you under the bus, or betray you, I can guarantee you they're going to take that $1 billion and not even tell you how they got it. Like, they could still smile in your face and be your friend, and you would never even know. Like somebody just brought up, like on Juice, when Tupac killed Omar Epps' character. Not Omar Epps, but he killed the other guy. He showed up at the funeral and giving condolences to the mother, and that's just how grimy and slimy people can be. Like, they really crazy. So I would tread lightly when you call these people your friend, like, for real. And I'm not jealous or hating. I have had friends, and all of them have messed up with me, honestly, in one form or another, even family, people closest to me. So I just don't give people all of that credit or that much, involvement in my life, or I don't, put them high on no high horse or nothing like that, because I know people are human and they're flawed and they make mistakes. So I just keep people at a distance. But because some people insert themselves into your life too much and try to dictate everything you're doing, or keep tabs on you just to be nosy, and they really don't have your best interest at heart. They could be doing some spell work behind your back, praying on your downfall, doing voodoo on you, hoping you don't never find love, don't find a man, don't find a job, can't be successful, and you wondering why all of this bad stuff is happening to you. But behind closed doors, they have a voodoo doll with your name on it, and they're trying to sabotage you. Like, this stuff is real. Like, the hate and jealousy and envy is really real. So I deal with people from a distance, really and truly. I have a few people that I talk to every now and then, but I'm not talking to no female every day on no phone or keeping tabs, and we're not in a relationship. Like, where they do that at? I don't know why women I don't know why women think that it's a difference when it comes to relationship dynamics when dealing with a man versus a female. I mean, because if you are call yourself friends with a woman, but you all have the dynamics of a romantic relationship where you're keeping tabs on each other, y'all talk to each other more than you talk to a man, and but y'all not in a relationship. That's weird to me. That's a recipe for disaster because that female knows too much about you and is too much involved in your everyday circle, everyday life. That's a problem for me. That's giving me single white female vibes, and I don't want no parts of it because people will steal your swag, steal your contacts of your people in your phone, or just and won't give you no credit for it. Like really hijack everything about you and claim it for themselves, and the whole time they was inspired by you but don't want to give you no credit for it. I've seen it happen time and time again, every day, all day, and that's a problem for me. So I don't need nobody finding out. No, I mean, like they want to find out your skincare routine or how you do your hair, or but they don't want to come out and ask you. They want to be a fly on the wall, plant, tap your phone, install security cameras per se into your house, and you not even know about it. Hypothetically speaking, I really be nosy, like all in your business, and you think that we really cool. Like, this person is trying to steal your identity and be you behind and do it and behind your back, and you don't even know about it. No. And that's most people. Nobody, unless this woman is gay and is straight up and honest and wants to be with you. I do not be friends with no woman, no heterosexual woman that claims she is your friend, but y'all carrying on having romantic or relationship dynamics like we're talking to each other every day. Now some people may want to disagree with me, but this 9 times out of 10 this is true based, fact based, and I'm not going to steer you wrong, because if you don't go both ways, you don't need to be carrying on with no woman like y'all in a relationship. That's not gonna work, because that kind of person will easily flip the script on you and turn into your worst enemy. So, and even if you was in a relationship with them, they could still turn into your worst enemy. But that would make more sense than a person that's pretending to be your bestie, but the whole time they conspiring a whole plan behind your back to bring you down, or they really don't have your best interest at heart. Even if they don't even say it out loud and they don't even do anything physically, you can tell when somebody's jealous or envious of you. You got to deal. Most people are not healed. Most people don't have confidence. Their self-esteem isn't high, and they don't want you to do better than them. They might not come out and say that, but they could be like, oh, that's nice, you're going on a vacation, oh, that's nice, whatever. They unless they're doing it themselves, they really are not happy for you. Honestly, they're not. I mean, people just do not care. But my thing is, I don't care if you don't care, but I'm not about to be sitting around you and telling you all my business, and then you want to bring up things that I told you once we fall out, and you feel some kind of way about me over something petty, and now you want to bring up the past or bring something up about me to try to hurt me, and over something that's pointless. Like, you really showing your true colors. So I say, to avoid that, keep people at a distance. Don't tell nobody your whole life story. Don't talk to nobody more than you talk to God. We need to stop telling people our business and confiding in these people. If they're not a licensed psychologist or they don't they're not specialized in psychology, do not spill your whole life out to nobody, like, because people use everything you ever told them against you. This period, point blank. I don't care if you think you can trust them. You can't trust nobody. I trust nobody at all, because everybody is full of crap, and they will turn their back on you and lie on you and make up stuff about you, and use everything you ever told them against you. Given the right opportunity and chance to throw you under the bus, they will do it. So, I mean, I feel like some people do entertain people just to stroke their own ego. Like, I feel like somebody that I know, deals with certain individual to stroke their ego. Like, people like to have groupies. They like to have a fan club. They like to get this praise. And you got to really be careful with that, because if a person thinks that you're beautiful or you're nice looking, and they don't want to tell you that, but they want to indirectly cater to you, out of the blue, they have a conflict. They have a conflict with you over something so minor, and it's like, are you jealous of me? I mean, it's giving low-key jealous stalker vibes, and that's normally what it is. Like, people could secretly be in love with you. Like, a man could be in love with you if you think that he's doing it out of the kindness of his heart because he's a good guy, and he could end up like that guy on Players Club. I forgot his name, Norman or whatever his name was. Like, I always make sure you get home. Yeah, I'm not falling for it. I just want everybody to be aware of their surroundings. Like, I don't care how long you've known this person. Keep your distance. Keep your information to yourself. Protect your energy and deal with people, accordingly, because you do not want to end up on the news for hurting nobody, and you don't want to end up on the news for somebody hurting you, or you can avoid a whole lot of nonsense and foolishness without somebody doing something to you. Don't let something happen before you have to cut somebody off, is the message. Because my daughter, her so-called step cousin or whatever you want to call it, a friend of hers, went up to her job and fought her. Whatever the reason was, it's not valid in my eyes, but this is a person that you roll with, you hang with all the time, and supposed to be almost like family. And at the end of the day, they know where you work at, they know where to find you, and you do something they don't like, or you call them out their name, or whatever the case, y'all had words with each other. That's so childish and immature and ghetto and ratchet, because that's why it's like being in a relationship. It's like being in a toxic relationship with these girls. That's what these women, young girls, don't understand. It's really no different. It's like being in a romantic relationship, an intimate relationship with a man, the same way you been with a woman. Because there's no way you should feel like it's okay to put your hands on me, be it a man or a woman, but some kind of way, you and your feelings, that what I said to you, it affected you so bad that you feel like you had to take matters into your own hands and put your hands on me. Like, we in a whole full-blown relationship, and you supposed to be my friend. But if we was just cool from a distance and associates, you would never feel like you have that much power and control over me that you could do that to me. So I just say, be associates with these people, be cool with people, but know your boundaries. Have boundaries with people. Set boundaries. You could flat out just have boundaries verbally and tell them that, or your actions can show, better than words, how you move in life, that you have boundaries with people, and that you just protecting your space and your energy, and that I'm not gonna let something bad happen before I have to cut you off, because we have to have discernment and know the same way we date men, and we don't do X, Y, and Z with a man, and have him, invite him in our house and give him all the access, and we shouldn't be giving men all the access to, and and so we definitely shouldn't be giving no woman, no female, all the access like that. But is under the label friendship, being a friend to me. But so it's the same thing. So people need to really understand that if I'm just gonna talk to this guy, then we could be cool, we could be friends. But if I'm not trying to be more than friends, then we need to have boundaries. If I'm not trying to be more than friends with a female, we need to have boundaries, because I'm not about to be hanging on the phone with you and bashing men all day, and you're not about to use me to help you move no TV, no furniture, and we're not in a relationship, and the vice versa. Like with a man, these women get guys out here to do all of this stuff for them, and they be wondering why the man be snapping on them and be wanting to kill him and set him up, because you done play with this man's feelings, knowing you don't want to be with him, but you want to keep him in a friend zone, but you want to get money from him, and don't play with fire. You play with fire, you get burned. So it's just the dynamics of relationships. It applies to men and women, friendships. All of it's the same. It's all the same. You have to have boundaries with people, so people will know where you stand and where you're coming from, because so they won't get the wrong impression, the wrong idea, and nobody's feelings get hurt. And you don't have to have any big traumatic experience to find out that this person was never your friend to begin with. No, we don't have to do that. What we're doing is we're setting our boundaries up, and we're saying that, no, I'll meet you here and we could do X, Y, and Z, and I'm about to go mind my own business. No, you may not talk to me every day. You might not even talk to me every week. But I have other stuff going on in my life. I cannot entertain no female or no male on no phone if we don't have a purpose in life to achieve. I mean, we're not working together on anything. We're not collaborating for anything positive. So what are we doing? And that's the case, then that's a business partner, or a teammate. Like, we can be co-workers, we can be business partners, we could be working out together. We could be doing something like that. But for me to just say you're my friend, but we're not doing anything in life, that's a problem for me. I just don't think that it's not healthy and it's unnecessary. So I'm about to get off my soapbox. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe, and be blessed.